Yo, what's going on, everybody? Thermo2 here, back again with another video. And in today's video, hold on, just gotta adjust my mic. Sorry about that. But in today's video, I am going to be telling y'all a story about how a kid got his two front teeth knocked out by, get this, a dodgeball. Yep, you heard me right, a dodgeball. Now, give it frankly, this wasn't those foam dodgeballs that most schools use. These were the big rubber ones that they used the entire school year up until this incident happened. And yeah, but before we jump into this video, I want to be telling y'all about a second channel I'm going to be making called it's just going to be called Thermal. Now, that channel is probably going to be strictly for story time only, and this channel is going to be strictly for commentary. So, I'll leave a link to that channel in the description below, and be sure to check it out. But anyway, so, for this video, I'm going to call the two kids Kyle and Jackson. Now, Jackson and me were pretty good friends, and Kyle, not so much. He's that Kyle that drinks Monster Energy and punches drywall, you know, that kind of Kyle. And yeah, Jackson and him really didn't get along. They had a long history of beef. But anyway, so one day our gym teacher had this little thing where we would have a class vote on what we wanted to play for gym, and we all voted on dodgeball one day. So Jackson was on one team and Kyle was on the other. I was on the team with Jackson, and so we started. I get outed instantly because for those of you who know me in my personal life, you know I'm not a very athletic person. The only thing close to athleticism I do is I skate. That's really it. But yeah, so I got outed instantly, and I just started playing on my phone most of the time. Every time I would get called back in, I'll just throw a dodgeball, maybe get one person out, but immediately get outed after that. So this time I was in, and Kyle gets hit with the ball by Jackson, and he's stomping off like a little toddler. You know that. And he's stomping off like a little toddler, and he ends up insulting Jackson. He calls him a homophobic slur that starts with an F. I'm not going to say it because PG family friendly up in Disneyland YouTube here. But yeah, he says a very specific word that Jackson doesn't like too much. And they start going at it. They insult each other over and over again. And yeah. But eventually Jackson has had enough, and when Kyle gets back in, Jackson like hurls this ball, like I'm not even joking, like out of something a professional baseball player would do, like hurls this ball so fast it hits Kyle in the face, and after that ball bounces off his face, all you see is blood spinning out of his mouth and two little white things on the floor. And honestly, I have kind of a weak stomach, so I started gagging. But Kyle starts screaming, and the gym teacher, Usain Bolt, runs all the way to him and says, "What happened? What happened?" And Jackson is baffled, like he has his hand over his mouth. And he's like, "I did not mean to do that." Like, Jackson already knows. I'm screwed. And I'm sorry for the bad echo. There's not really much in my room. Hopefully, I'm going to get some acoustics and put them up in my room so it's not as much echo. But anyway, Jackson is baffled. He really did not mean to do that. He just wanted to hurl the dodgeball. Knocks his teeth out, blacks his eye, and Jackson gets called to the office, and of course I get called to the office because I was a witness. Out of all the people in that gym who witnessed it, why did they have to call me into it? I did not want to be involved in this, but I tell him what happened. I told the principal, basically Kyle called him a naughty word, and Jackson chucked the ball at him. They both ended up getting suspended, but for the rest of the school year, I didn't see why he didn't have 2 implant teeth. I mean, his parents are pretty rich. Kyle has caused a lot of problems. This one time he started playing Fortnite Mobile in the class and lost and flipped his desk, but that's for another story. But I have a lot of stories about Kyle, because I have every single class with him. Not anymore, because summer, yada yada, but I have a lot of stories about Kyle. But basically, he gets suspended, Jackson gets suspended, and yeah, Kyle comes to school and never opens his mouth, and he's always covering, every time he talks, he puts his hand over his mouth, because there's no teeth there. He talks like this now, with that beef impediment. You can't really understand him. But yeah, that was the last time Kyle ever done something mean. That was really the last I ever saw of Kyle, because this was towards the end of the year. But ever since then, we've been using the soft dodgeballs, and yeah. That was the time my best friend knocked a kid's teeth out with a dodgeball. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out my second channel, Thermal. I'll be leaving a link to it in the description below. Hopefully you enjoyed, and peace out.